I love pulling things from my book of pheromemes to share with you. I'm going to read two, well, I'll read you three, but two are similarly themed. I'll go through those first. This one is called Knowing and Lurking for Eons. It follows you. It lurks. You think you're free of the fear. You think you're in the clear. You'll be walking down a busy street. You should know it approaches any time. It will happen in the morning commute. It'll happen in a flash. It walks right up to you. It pulls a gun on you. Holds between your jacket and body so drivers by can't see. It stops you in your tracks. It completely catches you off guard. You have no wallet. You try to compose yourself. But at that same time, you're asking, what do you want? But you don't. You just ask, why? You wait what seems like eons. It finally speaks, gun poised. It had to happen this way. You have to die. Your eyes turn to saucers. You ask, why must I die? You plead, who wants me dead? It answers with a name you haven't heard since you were attacked by him years ago. You finally speak. Wait, he who attacked me? He, a man who raped me? He's the one who wants me dead? You are killing me to appease a rapist? It stops the gunman. It gives you time to speak again. You come to me on the street. You think that no one will see, and you shoot me in the name of a rapist? It doesn't answer. Just looks confused. You see the traffic 5 feet from you. You look at each other, both lost. It doesn't matter what he paid you, you say. There are trees the other way. You should just go. You wait for any response. Then you close your eyes. You open your eyes. It is gone. The visual nightmare. It was never there in reality. It was only in your head. You can't escape it no matter how hard you try. Your pace slows because you know you can never break free. I worked as an acquaintance rape facilitator for years, which is why I've got a number of pieces like that. And I'm going to show another similarly themed one called QLG 647. It's not about rape so much, but it's about the whole notion of sexism. Was only a fourth of the way on my 4-mile walk, my second walk of the day. It was 60 degrees, so I wore a tank top and long shorts, and I welcomed any breeze. But just as I walked past the high school at noon, a huge pickup truck roared by, giving me a horn honk. Okay, I know that sexism still lingers, but I thought enough was enough, and I gave them the finger. And I thought it was over, but after I walked another 10 feet, I saw the truck pull over. I stopped walking when they opened their door. The driver got out, closed the door, leaned on his truck, and asked, "Missy, what was that for?" And I thought, you're kidding me. He was the one first in the wrong, and he leaned on his pickup truck just waiting for me to walk towards him. So, as I continued my pace, I said, I was reacting to a stranger objectifying a woman in front of a high school, you pervert. Then I stopped walking. He finally asked, "Are you from the high school?" And I replied, "It's not a smart idea to be honking your horn at a woman walking by as you pass a high school in the middle of the day." I started walking again, slowly. As I got closer, he said, "You're not part of high school. Tits are too big. You're to be an actual student here." So it made me almost trip my stride, but at only 10 feet away I replied, "Keep talking. With every word, you're making yourself sound even worse. So I began to regain my pace, and he said, "Why are you being so uptight?" So I stopped 3 feet in front of him. I turned my head only slightly, and I read aloud, "QLG 647. "What?" he asked. "Just wanted to remember the license plate number of the misogynist who stopped me today." "The what?" he asked, and before he could say anything else, I cut in. "There's no word in the English language for women who hate men, but you men have mastered degrading us and expecting us to do nothing in return." He didn't have an answer, which, for me explaining big words to him, "I think you should go," I finally said, and was pleased that he didn't have any more words for me, and I walked away. I only had 3 miles to go before it was all over, temporarily, again. Thanks. And that for you? It'll be somehow about relationships. This one's called Ex-Boyfriends Become Goldfish. Aw, yeah. Ex-boyfriends become goldfish. He's not an ex-boyfriend, he's safe.
Okay. For the moment.
I've always tried to care for others. I don't know, maybe that's why in my studio, 1-room apartment, I kept a 6-inch, I kept a 6-inch snifter for a pet goldfish or two. Because really, if I had to live in that small of a place, then so could a goldfish. And since I like my liquor, that could be a big liquor glass. What a bargain, why not? Since I had no money to go to a giant pet store, I would actually splurge on 20-cent feeder fish for pets. And no, I wouldn't get too close with my fish replaced with a single coin. But it would just make me sad when they died. I brought them home to be with me. I spared them the hunt from the hungry predators. I extended their lives. I was trying to be noble. But when I saw how cruel the world was, and I saw my replacement fish die, I decided, right then and there, to name my future fish after ex-boyfriends. You know, just so when the time came, I'd say, "Oh, Toby's dead, flush." "Oh, Bill's dead. Oh, no, he was just a fat fish, flush. Oh, Steve's dead, flush. Oh, Matt's dead. You know, he was an angry fish, never seemed happy in that bowl, flush." It may seem a sad state to use this to cope with the pain, but this was my first chance to be able to smile at death. It's not like the fish he ever cared, and the exes never knew. Thanks.